Hello? Welcome back to another video diary entry by Connor Morphin Hickok. We're back at it again. Last week was pretty decent, honestly, overall. So, yeah. I mean, it's like, it was alright. There were some lows and highs throughout the week. September 15th, last Monday. This is another day where I was really tired and I wrote things I probably shouldn't have. Yeah, I had a lot of homework and I was really tired that day. For some reason, I forgot why. And it's just like that, having that homework would made me feel like, damn, this sucks. Yeah, we're not gonna talk much about Monday because of that. September 16th. September 16th was the first time in several days. Last Tuesday was the first time in several days where I got to like relax after school and do what I wanted to do, which was awesome, I'll have you know. I was finally able to watch more Umamusume. I watched episodes 5 and 6 on Tuesday. They were great. They were really good. And on Tuesday, I finally managed to beat the entirety of a career for the first time in the Umamusume game, which was really awesome. I was pretty happy about that. And then I've mentioned a couple times now about my little obsession I got with Agnes. And don't worry, I'm making sure it doesn't get in the way of anything else. Don't worry about it. I don't care. I don't care if what people think about it. If I were to tell someone about that, I wouldn't care about what they think, you know. I can do what I want, you know. So that's all for Tuesday. Wednesday, me and Cody were supposed to have a food bank last Wednesday, but apparently one of the vice president and one of our friends, Jesus, got the date wrong. It's actually this Wednesday. So me and Cody decided to walk home after we were told that it's next week. Not a good idea, because it was 96 degrees. We had to walk like 2 miles to get. We had to walk like around 2 miles to get home, and we had our backpacks on, which made it a lot worse. We were so it was not worth it. We should have just called Dad. And it's actually problematic that the food bank's this Wednesday, because this Wednesday is also when me and my brother have to do our senior pictures. So there's that. Okay, what else on Wednesday? Oh yeah, I had a psych test last Thursday. I did study for it a little bit on Wednesday as well. So like throughout like the week before, throughout like the past several days before that test, I was studying every night. I was a little worried about the test, honestly. I did watch 2 more episodes of Umamusume on Wednesday, and the 2 episodes on episodes 7 and 8 were freaking phenomenal, dude. My gosh, I'm gonna get more into Umamusume in a moment. Just hold up, hear me out. I had 2 tests on Thursday. I had my psych test and a stats test. I got 98 on the psych test and 100 on the stats test. I'm not trying to brag or anything at all, but I'm quite the freaking genius, bro. I'm gonna be for real. I'm not trying to brag. Like I don't really like bragging, but it's like that's deserving of some praise, you know? Like getting 98 and 100 on 2 tests in the same day. That's deserving of some praise. And I got to watch 2 more episodes of Umamusume after school on Thursday. The anime, by this point, dude, by the time I watched 7 and 8, the anime, like, season 2 was getting, like, crazy good. It was getting so good. And more on Agnes. More on that. So, I think I mentioned the fact that I'm collecting fan art. I think I mentioned this. If I did mention this, then last time I mentioned this, I'm pretty sure it said something along the lines of, like, I'm not reposting it for my own gain. I'm just keeping it for myself to look at. Okay, I'm not posting it on any other website under my name. I don't do that shit. But let's just say the collection has reached over 300 files. You can think about that how you will. Dude, I'll probably be looking back on this like years and years ahead, and I'm like, damn, I really did that. So yeah, there's that. September 19th was Friday. I decided to take off the robotics meeting that on Friday. Cause I don't know, by the end of the week I was feeling a little burnt out. I used so much energy throughout last week. It was insane. I used so much energy. And I just wanted a break before work that day. I watched one more episode. I watched episode 11 of Umamusume on that day. And Call of the Night Season 2 ended last Friday. And overall, I think Call of the Night Season 2 is really good. You know, it had some really great moments. And overall, I think it was just a really fun watch. You know, I've been watching it since July. No, June. I've been watching it since summer. So I've been watching this over the course of like 2 months while it's been airing. It's been a fun time. It's been a fun time, you know. I think 3 months. Yeah, I've been watching that. I was watching Call of the Night Season 2 for like over the course of 3 months because it was like a new episode every week. Really good watch. I really enjoyed it. Although on Friday I did have to read for like 2 hours after school. I did all the reading at work. I had to read for like 2 hours because my English class, we're doing this unit which involves reading like this book. That's really depressing, and I'd rather not read because it's really depressing. But I have to. It is what it is. Okay. Oh yeah, work went well on Friday too. Saturday, me and Cody had a Key Club event on Saturday. It was, we spent 3 hours cleaning up a creek near a park near our neighborhood. It was fun, you know, it was very physically, it was like very hard physically though. We were like constantly standing up, like walking up and down slopes and having to pick up trash and stuff. It was hard. It was really tough. But we did it. We were really tired afterwards, so we didn't. I was gonna work on my math booklet on Saturday, but I just decided, you know what? I'm freaking tired. I'm not gonna do it. We were so tired, and our shoes got dirty. We had to take showers. It was crazy. Oh my gosh. Okay, and then Saturday, I watched Glitch's new show, Knights of Guinevere, the pilot. Really good. I have high hopes for it. And The Fragrant Flower Blooms of Dignity finally, after 12 episodes, got to this one scene that I was praying that they would get to. And they finally got to it, and I think they handled the scene perfectly. I'm not going to spoil, but the scene that I was hoping for, they handled it astonishingly. It was so good. And work also went really well on Saturday. Yesterday, Sunday, I went on a morning run. Oh, that was decent, you know. Okay, so Umamusume Season 2. I finished it yesterday, and I am 100% honest when I say I shed a tear at the ending. Now, okay, I want to say something real quick. When I watched stuff like Spice and Wolf and The Fragrant Flower Blooms of Dignity, and some of my other top 5 anime / mangas. I'm looking back, I realized I basically was crying. So I just want to state that. So I basically, like, looking back, when I think about it, I basically did cry while watching Spice and Wolf, and while watching The Fragrant Flower of the Dignity, and while reading Umamusume Toki ni Chijo. Like, the stories are just so good. Umamusume made me shed a tear, bro. The ending was so good. The message that it was, oh my god, that's a spider. Holy crap. Hold on. Dude, the message that it was conveying was just so powerful, alongside just like an absolutely fantastic ending. Umamusume season 2 is so good, dude. It was so good. It's definitely my favorite season so far. Next I have the OVA. Then I got season 3. Then I got the movie, which I'm so excited about because Agnes Takyan. Of course. Why not? And then I have the spin-off series, and then I got Umamusume Cinderella Grey. So yeah, I got all of that I'm gonna watch. Really excited about it. Yesterday I also did register for AP tests with my dad, and then I also decided to give myself a bit of a rest yesterday because I did a lot of physical activity over the weekend. I'm still a bit exhausted from it, but I think I'll last through the day, you know. So yeah, that's all I got for now. Yeah, Umamusume, real good. Really good. So okay, my top 5 animes. Tied at number 1, Umamusume, Spice and Wolf, Ogami Sumiki Toki ni Chijo. Number 4 is Fragrant Flower, Bosom Dignity, and number 5 is something like in between Call of the Night, JJK, and Chainsaw Man. One of those 3. Yeah, so that's my top 5 now. Did change a little bit. Yeah, Umamusume is just that good, dude. And I was on a super long, I was on like a 3-hour plus long call with Erick yesterday, and I told him, like, dude, I shed a tear at this ending. And he's like, he was like, I'm sorry, but I can't believe that, I cannot believe it's that good. It's that good, bro. So yeah, that's all I got for now. I'm gonna head out, get back, do some other things, and I will see y'all later.